If you're wondering if you're embarking on the journey to the fifth dimension, know that you're not alone in this unique experience. Around the globe, a growing number of individuals are beginning to experience something unique, something that transcends the limits of our physical reality. Imagine yourself in a dark room, immersed in darkness, when suddenly, you begin to perceive a soft glow that gradually intensifies. This light is not just luminous, it symbolizes the transition to the fifth dimension, a higher level of consciousness and existence. It is as if we are emerging from the shadows of our current existence and entering a universe full of infinite possibilities. This journey is not just a change of state, but an evolution to a higher level of understanding and perception. You may be wondering, what is this fifth dimension anyway, and how can we tell if we're already living in it? Let's explore this question using an intriguing analogy. Imagine the dimensions as different radio stations, each tuned to a specific frequency. The first three dimensions can be compared to stations broadcasting popular music and everyday news. However, when you set the tuner to the fifth dimension, something extraordinary happens. When you tune into the fifth dimension, you don't just hear music. You're graced with heavenly compositions, inspiring messages and cosmic knowledge that transcends conventional boundaries. It's as if the cosmic station is broadcasting a symphony of higher understanding. The signs that you are experiencing the transition to the fifth dimension can be subtle but significant. For example, you may notice an expansion of your consciousness, a sense of connection with everything around you, and a greater understanding of the interconnectedness of all things. In addition, you may experience an increase in synchronicity in your life, where significant events and encounters happen in a seemingly coincidental way. To determine whether you are really living in the fifth dimension, it is important to do some self-reflection. Observe whether you are practicing compassion, unconditional love, and gratitude in your daily life. Be open to spiritual growth and the expansion of your consciousness. If you are beginning to feel a shift in your perception of reality, a sense of connection with something greater, and a search for a higher purpose, it may be a sign that you are moving towards the fifth dimension. Open yourself up to this transformation and allow your life to become extraordinary. In the fifth dimension, we find a heightened state of consciousness, where the experience of unity with all beings and the universe becomes palpable. It is at this level that we can unlock our maximum spiritual potential, connecting to different energies and higher vibrations, in a way analogous to a radio that tunes into different frequencies. Here, in the fifth dimension, time and space adopt a fluid nature, breaking away from the bonds of the physical laws that govern the first four dimensions. Unlike the linear time we know, in this state, the perception of time and space transcends limitations, allowing for a unique and transformative experience. In this dimensional journey, we are able to transcend conventional time and space barriers, opening the way to a deeper understanding of existence. The fifth dimension, with its fluidity and freedom, offers an irresistible invitation to explore the boundaries of what is possible, diving into an ocean of expanded consciousness. On our journey, consciousness reveals itself as the master key that allows us to tune into different dimensions. While the first four dimensions are confined by physical laws and trapped in linear time, the fifth dimension emerges as a realm that transcends these limitations. In the fifth dimension, we witness the graceful merging of time and space into a single river of existence. Here, we are freed from the linear progression of events, allowing us to escape the chains of conventional time. In this state, perception is transformed, and we perceive the intricate interconnectedness of all events, the harmonious dance of synchronicity, and the unity that permeates all that exists. It's a consciousness that transcends limitations, offering us the freedom to experience an expansive, multidimensional reality. In the fifth dimension, we are free to explore the depths of existence, breaking down the barriers that restrict us and diving into an ocean of infinite possibilities. This is a journey beyond the ordinary, where the mind expands and understanding blossoms in a fertile field of unlimited awareness. In this expanded state of consciousness, we are able to access information and experiences in a much broader and deeper way. It's important to remember that each person has their own pace of spiritual evolution, and there is no specific date for reaching the fifth dimension. The process of transition to this state is unique to each individual. The important thing is to be aware of this process and allow yourself to grow and transform along the way. At any given moment, the situation unfolds like the aerial view of a labyrinth, where you can see all the way through, past the immediate walls in front or behind. One of the first signs that you may be living in the fifth dimension is the heightening of your intuitive sense. In the fifth dimension, intuition flourishes, revealing itself as a valuable guide on our journey. Synchronistic experiences become more frequent, with the right people and the right opportunities appearing at exactly the right time. This phenomenon occurs due to the deeper alignment of our consciousness with universal energy, connecting us in an intimate way to our inner guidance. In this state of expanded consciousness, we clearly perceive the signs and synchronicities that guide us towards our highest path. We are in tune with the flow of the universe, feeling guided and supported on our spiritual journey. It's a sublime harmony, where consciousness dances in sync with the universe, creating an experience rich in purpose and meaning. In the fifth dimension, we are skillful navigators of the labyrinth of existence, confident in the intuitive guidance that leads us through the complexities of life. This is an invitation to embrace the deep connection with the whole and allow the threads of destiny to intertwine into a unique weave, woven by the magic of expanded existence. In the fifth dimension, intuition reveals itself as a powerful tool, guiding us deftly along the paths of life. Attention to our surroundings becomes sharper, allowing us to pick up on subtle energies and vibrations that previously went unnoticed. Your intuition, in this state of heightened awareness, becomes an internal compass, a GPS to guide your choices. You notice a greater sensitivity to discerning between options, favoring decisions aligned with your greater good, as opposed to merely logical choices. Think of intuition as a reliable guide, an inner compass that you can fully trust. It doesn't just point you in the right direction, it helps you make wise decisions that boost your personal and spiritual growth. In the fifth dimension, trust in intuition is essential. Allow this inner compass to guide your steps on the journey of expanding consciousness. By trusting your intuition, you open yourself up to a harmonious flow of decisions and directions that feed your spiritual evolution. Navigate wisely, trusting the intuitive currents that lead you to a destination of self-discovery and fulfillment. Imagine yourself at a time in your life when you feel as if you're looking at a labyrinth from above, seeing all the way ahead and behind you. This expanded perspective is similar to what we experience when we live in the fifth dimension. In this state of expanded consciousness, our intuition intensifies, allowing us to have incredible synchronistic experiences. For example, you may come across people and opportunities that appear in your life at exactly the right moment, as if the universe were conspiring in your favor. Let's say you're thinking of starting a new project, and suddenly someone with the perfect skills and knowledge comes your way, offering help and collaboration. These synchronicities are clear indications that you are in tune with universal energy and aligned with your higher path. You may be in a situation where two options seem equally logical, but your intuition guides you to choose one of them. Later, you discover that this choice was the most beneficial for your personal and spiritual growth. By being more aware of your environment and the subtle energies around you, your intuition becomes even sharper in the fifth dimension. You can walk into a room and immediately pick up on the vibration of tension or harmony present. This intuitive ability allows you to make decisions that are aligned with your greater good, even when pure logic isn't enough to guide you. To live in the fifth dimension is to be in a state of expanded consciousness, where intuition becomes a reliable compass and wonderful synchronicities occur in your life. It's like being in harmony with the universe, feeling guided and supported on your spiritual journey. Trust your intuition and allow it to be your guide on this journey of expanding consciousness. A concrete example of this is when you are in a bookstore and your attention is inexplicably drawn to a particular book. You feel subtly drawn to it, impelled to buy it. When you follow this impulse, you may discover that the book contains exactly the information or inspiration you needed at that moment. It's as if your intuition is connected to a greater source of wisdom, guiding you towards the experiences and opportunities that are most meaningful for your personal growth. This example illustrates how trusting your inner voice can be a powerful tool in your journey of discovery and self-development. Just like the advanced GPS, your intuition is connected to a greater source of wisdom, which guides you to the experiences and opportunities that are most meaningful to you. By following your intuition, you are allowing this inner voice to guide you in an authentic way that is aligned with your highest path. It's as if you're tuned into a higher frequency, where the wisdom of the universe flows through you, offering guidance and support on your journey. Imagine yourself in a situation where you are reading a book and suddenly come across a passage that answers a question that has been puzzling you for some time. Or perhaps you come across a chapter that sheds new light on a problem you've been facing recently. This experience is not mere coincidence, but synchronicity, a meaningful encounter that occurs through your enhanced intuition in the fifth dimension. These moments are like signs that appear on your path, guiding you and assuring you that you are on the right track in your fifth dimensional journey. They are there to prepare you to explore the depths of your inner being as you navigate the deeper waters of your spiritual evolution. These synchronicities are like beacons that light your way and confirm that you are in tune with your enhanced intuition in the fifth dimension. They are like signposts indicating that you are advancing in your spiritual growth and that you are aligned with the cosmic flow of the universe. When you encounter these synchronistic events, it is a confirmation that you are on the right path and that you are preparing to dive into the depths of your inner being. It's as if these experiences are a compass, pointing you in the right direction and encouraging you to continue exploring your journey into the fifth dimension. When you fully surrender to this elevated dimension of consciousness, intuition transcends mere sensation or the voice that echoes in your mind. It reveals itself as a powerful tool, establishing a direct connection with universal wisdom, guiding you towards your highest good. As you immerse yourself in this state, a feeling of deep connection with your surroundings begins to emerge. This surrender allows you to perceive subtle energies and vibrations that previously went unnoticed. This heightened perception is a gift, enabling you to make decisions in line with your true essence. In this expanded state of consciousness, decisions are not just choices, they are authentic reflections of who you are. Intuition acts as a guide, pointing the way to a more fulfilling life aligned with your spiritual journey. By surrendering to universal wisdom through intuition, you open doors to a deeper and more meaningful existence. This direct connection with the essence of being allows every choice to be guided by the flow of the universe, propelling you towards a more authentic and fulfilling life in the fifth dimension. Imagine yourself immersed in this higher dimension of consciousness, where intuition transcends mere subjective feeling or the inner voice. In this state, you experience intuition as a powerful tool that establishes a direct connection with universal wisdom. As you tune into this high frequency, a new perception unfolds, allowing you to pick up on the subtle energies and vibrations that permeate your surroundings. You become aware of subtleties that previously went unnoticed, as if you had tuned into a new radio station that reveals valuable information. This expanded perception allows you to make decisions in line with your true essence, propelling you towards a more fulfilling and meaningful life. When you give yourself over completely to this higher dimension of consciousness, something magical happens. Intuition, far from being just a vague feeling or a voice whispering in your mind, reveals itself as a powerful force that connects you directly to universal wisdom. As you tune into this high frequency, you begin to perceive a deeper connection with everything around you. You become sensitive to the subtle energies that permeate your environment, picking up vibrations that were previously imperceptible. It's as if you were tuning into a cosmic antenna that allows you to receive valuable information. This heightened perception enables you to make decisions that are in total alignment with your true essence, paving the way for a fuller and more rewarding life. In the expanded dimension of consciousness, known as the fifth dimension, time is no longer a linear line. Instead, it becomes a fluid and expansive element. In this state, it is possible to lose track of time, feeling that it flows faster or slower than usual. This is because, in the fifth dimension, the restrictions of time and space no longer limit your experience. Your expanded consciousness transcends these barriers, allowing you access to a higher level of awareness of the present moment. Here, all experiences and possibilities coexist simultaneously. By exploring this dimension beyond conventional limitations, your consciousness expands to embrace the now more fully. In this state, each moment is a rich tapestry of interwoven experiences, and you have the ability to experience the fullness of the present, where past, present, and future converge in a harmonious dance. In the fifth dimension, time becomes a flexible tool, offering the freedom to experience each moment with a depth that goes beyond linear restrictions. This journey beyond temporal limitations is an invitation to explore the vastness of now, where consciousness unfolds in a fascinating spectacle of infinite possibilities. In this state of expanded consciousness, you surrender to a sense of timelessness, where the past, present, and future intertwine to form a single reality. The perception of linear time fades, giving way to a deeper understanding that each moment is a vital piece of a greater whole. In this experience, you begin to discern the intrinsic interconnectedness of all events and actions. Each instant reveals itself as an integral part of a vast panorama, providing a broader perspective and a deeper understanding of life. Timelessness is not just the absence of temporal limits, it is an immersion in the consciousness of now, where every past, present, and future action becomes a thread in the tapestry of existence. This expanded perspective broadens horizons, offering a holistic view of life in which understanding transcends the conventional boundaries of time. By embracing this timelessness and expanded consciousness, you find yourself immersed in a continuous flow of interconnected experiences. Every moment is a gift, every action a unique contribution to the symphony of existence. This fusion of past, present, and future reveals itself as a magnificent expression of the vastness of consciousness in its most expanded form. Imagine yourself immersed in this expanded dimension of consciousness, where time doesn't follow a straight line, but flows in different directions. In this state, you may lose track of the hours and minutes, as time seems to stretch or shrink according to your perception. You can experience moments that seem to last an eternity, while others pass so quickly that you can barely keep up. This timeless experience occurs because, in the fifth dimension, the limitations of time and space are transcended. Your consciousness expands beyond these restrictions, allowing you to immerse yourself in the eternal present, where all possibilities coexist. It's as if you were sailing on an infinite ocean of moments, free to explore the different temporal currents that intertwine. In this expanded state of consciousness, you begin to see beyond the illusion of the linearity of time. You realize that the past, present, and future are interconnected, forming an intricate web of events and experiences. Each moment becomes an essential piece of this cosmic puzzle, revealing a deeper and more comprehensive view of existence. In the expanded dimension of consciousness, known as the fifth dimension, all possibilities coexist simultaneously. This phenomenon leads to a deeper understanding and acceptance of the concept of divine timing. In the fifth dimension, the pieces of life's puzzle unfold at their own pace, perfectly aligned with your soul's journey and the great universal plan. This alignment provides a sense of peace and confidence in the unfolding of events, even during challenging times. In the fifth dimension, we are no longer sailing in a small, narrow boat that only moves in one direction. Instead, we have exchanged our boat for a powerful speedboat with a panoramic view. Now we can move forward to visualize future possibilities, backward to revisit past experiences, and even glide sideways. This panoramic vision allows us to transcend the temporal limitations of our three-dimensional reality. In the fifth dimension, we are skilled navigators, exploring the vastness of time in a non-linear way. In the speedboat of the fifth dimension, expanded vision grants us the freedom to observe the complete horizon of existence. This unique perspective offers not only clarity, but also the ability to flow smoothly through the waters of life, sailing with confidence in harmony with the divine timing that permeates every wave of our expanded being. In addition, you can also move laterally, exploring different possibilities and alternative realities. Imagine that you see an interesting opportunity to your left and decide to navigate in that direction. In doing so, you connect with a different timeline, where new experiences and learnings await you. This freedom of movement in the fifth dimension brings a sense of empowerment and expansion. You are no longer limited by the linearity of time, but rather open to exploring all dimensions of time and space. This expanded perspective allows for a deeper understanding of the interconnectedness of all that exists, and a greater awareness of the choices you make along your journey. By embracing expanded consciousness in the fifth dimension, you become the captain of your speedboat, navigating the vast waters of time and space. You have the power to choose your direction, explore different possibilities, and create the reality you want to experience. Life becomes an exciting adventure, full of endless opportunities for the growth and evolution of your soul. In the higher dimension, we are presented with a broader and more flexible reality, freed from the bonds of time and space. Imagine yourself on a speedboat, sailing smoothly through the waters of the fifth dimension, with a panoramic view that embraces everything around you. In this expanded vision, the paths unfold before you, revealing opportunities and lessons learned from past experiences. This expanded awareness provides a more comprehensive vision, allowing you to make decisions in line with your highest truth. Flowing with the flow of time, you consciously choose the direction that best suits your evolutionary growth. In the speedboat of the fifth dimension, you are the captain of your journey, navigating deftly through the choices and possibilities that lie before you. In this expanded reality, the panoramic view not only reveals the infinite horizons, but also illuminates the contours of your unique journey. Every decision is a conscious choice, guided by the wisdom of your soul, as you navigate the waters of expanded consciousness towards your highest potential in the fifth dimension. This expansion of consciousness also allows you to be more in tune with your inner truth. You can intuitively sense which path is right for you, which decision is aligned with your purpose, and which direction will boost your spiritual growth. This clarity of vision and connection with your highest truth are valuable gifts from the fifth dimension. This expanded awareness in the fifth dimension is like having a complete and detailed map of the territory, allowing you to navigate with confidence and wisdom. You are no longer limited to a small boat that can only move in one direction, but have the freedom to explore all the possibilities that present themselves. Life becomes an exciting journey full of potential, where you can make conscious choices and create reality. Anchoring yourself in the present moment and fully appreciating the landscape around you is crucial. In this state of presence, time is no longer a merciless current that drags us down, but a vast expanse of navigable water that leads us to new dimensions of experience and understanding. Living in the fifth dimension implies accessing enhanced intuition and expanded manifestation abilities. As your consciousness expands, you become receptive to your inner guidance system, relying on intuition for decisions based on deeper knowledge. In addition, your manifestation abilities become more powerful as you tune into the energetic frequency of the fifth dimension. Your thoughts and feelings immediately impact your reality, resulting in manifestations that occur at a faster pace than in the third dimension. On this journey, it's as if you possess an enhanced superpower, but remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Anchoring yourself in the fifth dimension not only expands your experiences, but also requires a full and responsible awareness of the impact of your energies on the fabric of reality. This is a journey beyond the boundaries of conventional consciousness, where presence, intuition, and manifestation converge in a harmonious dance in the vastness of the fifth dimension. As you become more aware of your ability to manifest, it is crucial to act with integrity and align your intentions with the greater good. Using your powers of manifestation to manipulate or harm others is counterproductive and can have negative consequences. In the fifth dimension, you can also experience significant synchronicities and coincidences. For example, you might think of someone and suddenly they contact you. These seemingly random events are indications that you are in tune with the energy of the fifth dimension and that the universe is supporting your intentions and desires. One of the essential aspects of living in the fifth dimension is the experience of unity consciousness. In this heightened state, we no longer see ourselves as beings isolated from others and the world around us, but as interconnected beings and integral parts of a greater whole. In the fifth dimension, a deep understanding emerges, revealing that we all share a common essence. What affects one individual or element affects us all. This perception awakens a greater sense of empathy, compassion, and cooperation, as we recognize that our actions and choices have a collective impact. By living in the fifth dimension, we embrace the responsibility of collective impact. Every act, every choice reverberates beyond ourselves, influencing the interconnected web of shared experiences. This awareness of unity not only heightens understanding, but also fosters an atmosphere of collaboration, where individual and collective well-being intertwine in a harmonious dance. On the journey of the fifth dimension, unity consciousness is the guiding light, constantly reminding us of the interconnectedness that permeates all of existence. In every gesture of empathy, in every compassionate choice, we find the purest expression of high consciousness, unifying hearts and minds in the understanding that we are all part of a collective journey in the vastness of the fifth dimension. This awareness of unity also leads us to greater collaboration and cooperation. By realizing that we are all part of the same organism, we understand that working together is fundamental to everyone's flourishing and harmony. Instead of competing against each other, we come together in partnership, sharing resources and knowledge for mutual benefit. This collaborative mindset allows us to address collective challenges more effectively and find solutions that benefit everyone. In addition, the awareness of unity in the fifth dimension leads us to greater compassion and empathy. When we realize that we are all interconnected, we are able to put ourselves in the other person's shoes, understanding their experiences, pains, and joys. This deep understanding motivates us to act with kindness and compassion, seeking the collective well-being rather than just satisfying our individual interests. Imagine a river flowing into the ocean. Each drop of water contributes to the strength and vitality of the river. In the same way, each individual in the fifth dimension recognizes that their individual actions have an impact on the collective flow of life. If each drop of water becomes aware of its connection to the other drops, the entire river will benefit from their harmonious cooperation. Life in the fifth dimension is marked by the profound experience of unity consciousness. In this advanced state, we no longer perceive ourselves as beings isolated from others and from the world around us, but as interconnected parts of a greater whole. In the fifth dimension, we deeply understand that we are all one. What affects one individual or object resonates with all of us. This perception awakens a greater sense of empathy, compassion, and cooperation, recognizing the divinity within us and in others. This awareness results in harmonious relationships and contributes to the creation of a more peaceful world. Imagine yourself as a single thread tangled in a complex cosmic weave. Each thread plays a vital role in creating the overall pattern, just as each individual in the fifth dimension contributes to the greatness of the universe in their own unique way. We are like drops of water in the ocean, essential to the formation of the whole. In this high dimension, the famous quote rings true. We are not human beings living a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings living a human experience. Every interaction, every act of kindness, contributes to the fabric of collective consciousness, weaving a reality where unity is celebrated, and diversity is the beauty that enriches the vastness of life in the fifth dimension. Life in the fifth dimension is a profound journey, where the illusion of individuality is transcended in favor of a greater understanding of unity. In this elevated state, we realize that we are all interconnected and that our actions have a collective impact. This awareness leads us to act with love and compassion, seeking the well-being of all beings. It is an invitation to recognize our spiritual nature and live according to this fundamental truth. In the world of the fifth dimension, differences are valued as a unique expression of wholeness. Just like the varied colors in a beautiful painting, each individual contributes to the richness and diversity of the whole. By embracing this perspective, we can create a reality where everyone is respected and celebrated for who they are. The human experience is a transformative journey that brings with it profound internal changes. As we move forward on this journey, we abandon egocentric thoughts and actions, embracing a worldview rooted in the interconnectedness of all beings. The boundary that separated you from others dissolves, and an affinity with all of creation emerges. As you ascend to the fifth dimension, the awareness of unity and the understanding of our interconnectedness become more present. This experience of unity manifests emotionally, resulting in an extraordinary expansion of the capacity for empathy. Heightened empathy is like a metamorphosis, where a caterpillar turns into a butterfly. The emerging creature is endowed with a much richer experience of the world. In this heightened state, we not only understand the emotions of others, but experience them in a profound way, just as if they were our own. On this journey of transcendence, the boundary between self and other disappears, giving way to a vast ocean of understanding and unconditional love. The joys and sorrows of others are felt as intensely as our own, creating a space of deep empathy that becomes a beacon of light on the transformative journey of the fifth dimension. This expanded capacity for empathy creates deeper and more meaningful connections with others. It leads us to act with compassion, seeking collective well-being. When we recognize that we are all interconnected, we realize that by helping others, we are also helping ourselves. This understanding drives us to collaborate in harmony, creating a world where peace and unity prevail. When you develop expanded empathy, you not only understand others more deeply, but you also perceive the subtle energies that influence them, just as one tuning fork resonates with the frequency of another. This expanded empathy allows you to put yourself in the other person's shoes, as if you were wearing a new pair of glasses that provide a unique view of the world from the perspective of others. This leads to deep understanding and genuine compassion. This heightened empathy is like the realization of the saying, "We cannot understand others beyond the point at which we can understand ourselves." As you move into the fifth dimension, your empathy becomes a tool that guides you, helping you to navigate your interactions with others in a more compassionate and harmonious way. As you enter the fifth dimension, you will witness a significant transformation, the transcendence of the ego. Expanded empathy becomes a powerful ally in this process, allowing mutual understanding to flourish. In the quintessence of the fifth dimension, empathy not only connects hearts, but also becomes a guiding light in the collective journey towards universal harmony and understanding. Imagine yourself in a situation where someone hurts you deeply. In the past, you might have reacted with anger and resentment, putting your ego first. However, with your expanded empathy in the fifth dimension, you are able to recognize the pain and suffering that person may be experiencing. You understand that this person's actions are influenced by their own emotional wounds and insecurities. Instead of feeding anger, you choose to respond with compassion, offering support and understanding. This transcendence of the ego allows you to free yourself from the bonds of individualism and connect more deeply with the whole. By letting go of the ego, you can see beyond superficial differences and perceive the underlying unity of all beings. This leads to more authentic and harmonious relationships, where compassion and mutual understanding prevail. It's not about eliminating the ego completely, but transforming it, just as a sculptor sculpts a block of marble to reveal the masterpiece hidden within. Previously, the ego was a dominant force that guided decisions based on fear and self-interest, but now it plays a secondary role. The ego serves as a tool for navigating the physical world, but it no longer defines our identity or value. We identify more with our higher self, the divine and eternal essence within us, rather than clinging to our ephemeral earthly persona. This transcendence of the ego can be compared to breaking free from a cocoon, where we leave behind the limitations and illusions of the third dimension to explore the infinite potential of the fifth dimension. Just as a lotus blossoms on the surface of a mudflat, we rise above ego-driven desires and conflicts, radiating love, compassion, and understanding. As Albert Einstein said, the true value of a human being can be discovered when we free ourselves from the prisons of the ego and embrace the fullness of our divine nature. In the fifth dimension, the transformed ego becomes an ally on the spiritual journey, allowing the light of the higher self to shine brightly, guiding us beyond the boundaries of limitation and towards the vastness of infinite potential. Transcending the ego doesn't mean eliminating it completely, but rather reshaping it and reducing its influence on our actions and identity. By connecting with our higher self, we can experience an inner freedom and expand our consciousness beyond the limitations of the third dimension. In this elevated state, we radiate love, compassion, and understanding, creating a more harmonious and connected world. It is through this transcendence that we discover the true value and purpose of our existence. The level of liberation from the ego is not a fixed destination, but a continuous journey of self-liberation and self-discovery in the fifth dimension. As we progress along the path to the fifth dimension, we unravel the magnificent tapestry of interconnectedness that unites us all. We learn to synchronize with the rhythm of the universe, recognizing the divinity that resides in us and in every living being around us. The journey towards the fifth dimension is not an upward movement, but an internal journey that leads us to realize that we are not mere spectators in this great cosmic play, but active participants who contribute to the writing of our own reality. Our immersion in the fifth dimension is not a physical change of location, but a transformation of consciousness. We learn to perceive the world not from the narrow confines of the ego, but through the unlimited perspective of empathy, compassion, and love. Just like the enigmatic caterpillar that undergoes a metamorphosis to become a beautiful butterfly, we too have the potential to transform our lives from something ordinary to something extraordinary through our journey into the fifth dimension. As the renowned philosopher Pierre Teilhard de Chardin said, "You are not a human being in search of a spiritual experience, but a spiritual being immersed in a human experience." In fact, the signs that you are already living in the fifth dimension are not outside of you, but in the unexplored depths of your own being. If you've made it this far and are ready to transform your life and attract positive vibrations, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and join our community of dream co-creators. Leave a like if you feel the tips and insights were inspiring. Every like is another step towards spreading positive energy. Share this video with friends, family, and everyone who is ready to manifest their desires. Together, we can create a powerful chain of positivity. Join us on this incredible journey of personal transformation. Remember, what you give out, you get. Let's attract together the best that life has to offer. See you next time.